Today, we are going to discuss a topic on methods of communication in health education. Health education is a process by which an individual and groups of people gain the knowledge and develop the confidence and skills needed for establishing good dietary and health practices. Communication plays an important role in health education at several stages. It is important for health educationists as well as for educators. Communication is a key element in effort to inform the public about health education, and therefore it is a vital part of preventive health strategies. It is an integral part of project designed to improve the health status and living condition of people of low income groups both in developed and developing countries. A variety of communication methods are used to impart information as well as to change the behavior of learners. So let's read about this method in detail. Now, methods. Method of imparting health education can be furnished through the following three different ways. Number 1, correlation with different subjects. Number 2, educational methods. Number 3, teaching aids. Now we have correlation with different subjects. In imparting the health education, teachers should correlate health to various subjects. So, correlation of health instruction can be best ensured effectively with the following subjects. Now we have general sciences. The whole of the scientific studies are relevant to the student of health education. They provide essential knowledge and principles of matter. Many aspects of physical science are involved, such as transference of heart, principles of liver, ventilation reading, electricity. All have their contribution in varying degrees. Many chemical processes are involved, particularly in breathing and digestion. These are health teaching. Now we have biology. The special contribution of biology towards the teaching of health education is important. The biology course includes study of structure and working of human body, which is important in health education. In biology, we also study the growth of animal and cells, reproduction, pollination, fertilization, bacteriology, hereditary, genes and chromosome, which is related to health education. Now we have home science. Home science is also very much effective in teaching health education. It is concerned with the personal cleanliness of house, care of personal possession, management of home, preparation and serving of meals, storage of food, care of clothing, care of infant, sanitation and disposal of waste, which add to quality and pleasure of family life in latter years. Now we have history. The teacher of history today has become generally aware of the important part played by hygiene in determining the life of people in different ages and civilization. While teaching health education, attention may be drawn to the idea which have prevailed in given period about sanitation, housing, cleanliness, water supply and habit of eating and drinking, treatment of disease, and similar topics. The examples given by teachers like life and health of the people of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa civilization, the Great Plague at London, health, disease, and living habit of the people in ancient India, Mughal period, and British period are very interesting. Now we have geography. Geography teaching is no less bearing on health matters. The teacher of geography can point to major environmental factors such as climate, which influence the health of the individual and community. The climatic condition of polar region, tropical countries, and temperate zones are the topic of geography, which is also important in health teaching. So, topics such as climate, food production, diet of people, air and water have a real contribution brought to geography to the study of health education. After this, we have language and literature. Language and literature is a vital means for imparting health education and promoting healthy living. There is a deeper connection between literature and health. Young people of today are still forming their standard of value, their attitude to sex and other physical aspects of life greatly influenced by their surroundings, find a place in literature which has value to health. Some poets have written poems regarding good health, and by reading this, young boys can inculcate good lesson of health. After this, we have another method, that is educational methods. The knowledge of health education can also be imparted through various educational means, such as group discussion. Health education has been quick to recognize that group provide an ideal setup for learning in a way that leads to change and action. Discussion in a group allows people to say what is in their minds. They can talk about their problems, share ideas, support and encourage their others to solve problems and change their behavior. Now we have workshop. It is generally conducted to think over the practical problems related to various aspects of health. Every participant is given sufficient time for individual work and study. Thus, all participants make intensive study of the problem arising out of their experience and give practical suggestions to solve it. Now we have seminar and conference. Seminars and conferences are organized for discussing a topic by educationists, experts, and teachers. The paper is read out by the expert on health matters. After reading the paper, the problems are discussed, and after that, necessary recommendations are made. Now we have health clubs. There are many kinds of organizations to which women, men, and young people belong. Clubs are becoming popular in many areas. They provide an opportunity for a systematic way of teaching over an extended period of time. For example, a group of citizens could form an association to deal with problems related to measure local disease or to protect the environment. After this, we have demonstrations. A demonstration is a step-by-step procedure that is performed before a group. They involve a mixture of theoretical teaching and of practical work. It is used to show how to do something. The main purpose of demonstration is helping people learn new skills. The size of the group should be small to let members get the chance to practice. This is often the only possible methods when there are no special facility for teaching the practical aspects of any subjects to a group. Now we have health talks. The most natural way of communicating with people is to talk with them. In health education, this could be done with one person, a family, or with groups, whether it may be small or large. Health talks have been and remain the most common way to share health knowledge and facts. However, we need to make it modern advice and make effective in combining it with other methods. Now we have field visit and excursion. Visit and excursion have a practical value on the students. They can derive direct experiences from visiting places like hospital, water supply center, health center, Red Cross fair, exhibition, physical education colleges, yogic exercises center, match and tournament, etc. It provides a lasting impression in the mind of the students. Now we have another method of communication, that is teaching aids. Teaching material include audiovisual and other printed materials that are used as teaching aids to support the communication process and bring desired effect on the audience. The following are the some selected teaching aids that are commonly used in health education programs. Now we have radio. Radio is the friends of the masses. As everybody knows, it is a familiar item in one's life and a very good information channel. It is a mass media of communication and can reach a large number at any given time. The medium is transient and fleeting, and its impression is quick and faint. It is a one-way communication. Therefore, message has to be simple and clear so that people can understand it and act if need be. After this, we have television. Television has become one of the most fascinating medium for imparting information, and its utility spread all over the world. The nutrition and health communication through television is gaining momentum in the recent past. Its impact over the viewers seems to be more beneficial than that of other projected ads. This might be due to repeated exposure of a specific message through television, unlike in other projected ads. After this, we have films. Films are the best medium for imparting health education. Through films, comparison and contrast between healthy and dirty living conditions, causes and spread of diseases, precaution and remedial measures against diseases and illness, social and personal hygiene can be shown very effectively. After this, we have film strips. A film strip is an coherent sequence of still pictures. The advantage of a film strip is that it can be stopped on the screen as long as needed. Number of film strips depicting various aspects of health can be prepared. Now we have leaflet. Leaflet are usually a single sheet of printed matter, sometimes folded. It gives accurate or specific information on a particular topic. Leaflets can be very appealing if their message is simple and clear, and if the language is understood by the reader. In preparing them, short sentences and paragraphs should be used, illustrated with simple drawing or picture that are easily understood. Now we have newspaper or newsletters. Newspapers might be of some help in reaching the villages, though the national or regional newspaper do not reach small communities or the people are unable to read them. In such cases, newsletter written by the villager themselves, teachers and extension workers can become the community's newspaper. Now we have photographs. Photographs can be used to show people new ideas or new skills being practiced. They can also be used to support and encourage new behaviors. They are best used with individuals and small groups. People can compare photos taken of malnourished children in the village before and after receiving treatment. Now we have posters. A poster is a large sheet of paper often about 6 cm wide by 90 cm height with words and pictures or symbols that put across a message. It is widely used by commercial firms for advertising products but can also be used for preventive purposes. Now we have flip chart. A flip chart is made up of a number of posters that are meant to be shown one after other. In a flip chart, several steps or aspects of central topic can be presented, such as about family planning. Their purpose is to give information and instruction or record information. Now we have flannelgrams. A flannelgraph is a board covered with flannel cloths. The flannelgraph is one of the most effective and easily used teaching aids because it is cheap and portable. Pictures and words can be placed on the board to enforce or illustrate messages. It is very useful with people who are illiterate and in groups of about 30 people. Now we have displays. A display is an arrangement of real objects, model, picture, poster and other items which people can look at and learn from. Like poster, it provides idea and information, but whereas poster contains only one idea, a display has many. For example, how a child develops and grows. Now we have models and exhibits. Models and exhibits are the most effective aid in imparting health education and convey a specific message to the pupils. The models are useful because they show the various systems of our body and location of different parts of the body, etc. Models are mostly made from paper, cardboard or clay. Now we have cartoons. Cartoons are also effective in producing a desirable result. The symbolism of a cartoon tells its message. It is helpful in teaching health education, especially rules of hygiene. Conclusion. Health education is a process by which people gain knowledge and develop the confidence and skills needed for establishing good health practices. Communication in relation to health education involves different methods like correlation with other subjects, educational methods, and teaching aids. The methods have been very useful in imparting the basic ideas and concepts related to health education. Thank you very much.